Oh, well, hello, Professor. Yes, I did just save the world. Yes, I am 10. Why didn't you help me? You piece of shit. Hey, everyone. How's it going? Welcome back to Renegade Platinum. Today, oh boy, today, it is finally time to move past this horrible save file disaster and take on the final gym, the electric gym, which is Volkner. We'll get there in just a minute because first of all, we had some new territory to explore, some new routes to explore, some new things to do. First up, we headed out onto the new route, we headed into the grass, we got an encounter, and you'll never guess what happened. You'll never guess what happened. I got poisoned and I killed it. So, yeah, no new encounter. Sorry. But there we go. We carried on down the new route, exploring, having a lovely time, and taking on loads and loads of trainers, with the team you can see on the screen there. Thankfully, Pookie and Pfinish were able to dismantle pretty much everything, and Fei Hung cleaned up what they couldn't, and we were looking good, we were feeling good, and yeah, we were pushing on. We finally found our way to the end of the route, and we arrived in our final destination, Sunny Shore City. Now, Sunny Shore City, I don't know, I kind of both like it and hate it at the same time because of the stupid, like, weird raised platforms, which just are annoying, but they do look kind of cool, so whatever. Anywho, headed over to the power plant. This lad here says, hey, listen here, mate, I'm the toughest gym leader in all of Sinnoh. Don't believe him for a second. Anyway, then we did a gym puzzle. Hate gym puzzles. Don't know if I've ever mentioned that before. Don't like them. Although this one, actually, I managed it in maybe like record time. It still took me ages, but I got there and I didn't even cry. Like, I didn't cry this time. Alright, I'm lying. It took me ages. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Literally, it took me so long. Why are they so hard? Like, these are meant for children. And before you say they're not hard, okay, for some of us, they are hard. But I got there, and that's the main thing. Either way, with the BS behind us, it was time to take on Volkner. And we know it's going to be tough, right? We always know the final gym battle is going to be really, really tough. But we're here for it, we're prepared, we've got a great stack of Pokemon. We lead off with Pookie. Jolteon's got Grass Knot, but we know realistically that's not going to do anything to us. We pick up the poison on the Jolteon. I went for the Rock Tomb to try and slow it down, because I'd hoped that after one Rock Tomb we'd actually be faster than it, but it turns out we weren't. And the thing is Focus Sash, so that's why I wasn't like just going for a straight attack. Obviously, I couldn't have predicted we'd poison the thing, so yeah, in hindsight, obviously an Earthquake would have been loads better. But there we go. First Pokemon down. Thanks to good old Pookie. Anywho, next uppy was Rotom. Level 61. It wasn't going to use an electric move into Nidoking, so I switched into Nuzlcoke II, who wears the Hydro Pump like a crown, because he's so good. And then I switched out Nuzlcoke II, and I went into Run Killer to take the inevitable electric attack that was coming. The electric attack does come. We take it reasonably well, and now we're in a position with the sand up that we know we can take another attack from this thing. And so I decided to go for a Dragon Dance. A Dragon Dance, he gets a Hydro Pump off, we survive it just. I actually realised that there was a big risk, because if we got crit there with Run Killer, we were in some serious trouble. But thankfully we managed to deal with it okay. And we got the crunch off, and that KO'd the Rotom. And we were in a really nice position. Next up is the Electivire. Now, this was a tough one. This was a tough decision. I really didn't know what to do here because, like, could I pick up the KO? Could I? Would it KO? I didn't know. I wasn't sure. What is it going to do? I was really stuck on this one. Like, to be honest with you, I was really unsure as to what to go for. I did go for the Earthquake, and it picks up the KO. We are 3 for 3. We've not lost anyone yet, and we're looking more and more likely like we're going to get out of this one alive, boys and girls. Next up is the Raichu. Big Raichu. After the Dragon Dance, I'm pretty sure it doesn't outspeed us, but I'm not sure, and I didn't want to take the risk, so I switched into Dwayne. Dwayne misses the Focus Blast, dodges the Focus Blast. Raichu takes some chip from the Sandstorm, and I realise I haven't done his moves. I leveled up Dwayne, I EV trained Dwayne, but did I do his moveset? No. And this is bad, because I needed to have like Earthquake on this thing to do some actual damage to the Raichu. We get nailed with a Focus Blast. Big damage, like really big damage. It takes us down to 12 HP. We also miss our Stone Edge, which is catastrophic. It's really, really bad news. Like, it's such bad news. And I was kind of stuck for what to do. So I decided to go for a risk, going to Nuzlcoke, because it's not going to electric type move the ground type. Nuzlcoke takes the grass knot pretty well. I can't really complain about how well it took the grass knot. And now I'm getting into, like, desperation territory, right? So I go into Pfinish. We take the Thunderbolt, or lack of Thunderbolt, you know, however you want to describe it. And we got the Choice Scarf. But I still don't think there's any hope that we're ever going to outspeed it. So I go into Fei Hung to take the grass knot, thinking that with the sand chip, this Raichu has got to be in range of like a fake out and then a follow-up Mach Punch. I do use the fake out. We managed to nail it. We don't get paralyzed, and that was the key, right? If we got paralyzed there, we were going to be in huge trouble. So then I go for another Mach Punch. Yep. Oh, we got it. Raichu is down. And this time we get paralyzed. Thankfully, it wasn't last time, because a full para, I think, kind of ends our run, probably. Like, totally ends our run there. It was that bad a situation. Luxray drops our attack with Intimidate. We go into our good friend Pfinish, and we take a wild charge. And this thing is choice banded, which means it can't do anything to us, right? So I go for the Rock Slide, presuming it was going to switch into his Rotom Heat. He doesn't, which means he has to go for Wild Charge again. We are Choice Scarfed, and we are now locked into a Rock type move, and we now pretty much have this, I think. We hit another Rock Slide. It flinches, doesn't matter, because it was only going to Wild Charge anyway, and we're not dying to a Wild Charge, so that's awesome. Luxray goes down. The last Pokemon is Rotom. It is his trump card. He Will-O-Wisps, which obviously cuts our damage. We nail the Rock Slide, and this does good damage. Like, still does over half, which means, unless Rotom is going to somehow destroy us with an overheat in the sand here, we've got it. And let's see. It doesn't destroy us with an overheat. Do we land our rock move? It gets his stats back with the white herb. Yes, we land the Rock Slide. It is down, and bosh, we have 8 gym badges, boys and girls. We have 8 gym badges. What a brilliant feeling. Fantastic. We've got there. And yeah, I'm so pleased. And I'm just going to take a moment now, right? I'm going to take a little moment now to discuss Pfinish. Okay? Before we restarted, like, the reboot, before we redid this run, and you guys threw out some names for some Pokemon, and then we talked about it and said, like, you know, let's stop naming them in advance. Let's go for names. Well, guess what? That's been brilliant, and I've really loved it. But Pfinish was one of the ones that was named in advance. And for me, playing this, Pfinish has been the friggin' hero. The absolute hero of so many gym battles. From the first gym battle, all the way through to the last one, Pfinish has been here and deserves, in my opinion, a place in the Nuzlocke Hall of Fame. But you guys can vote on that whenever you want to. So we go heal up, we rest up, and we head out. We head out on our way for the Elite Four. Now, as you guys know, we haven't got to the Elite Four before. I don't know what's coming. We've got Victory Road. We've got all this stuff. But anyway, Roy/Barry, whatever his dumb name is, he rocks up. He wants to know what's going on. He says, hey, you got all 8 badges. Fantastic. We say, yeah. Because we're awesome. And you suck. Anyway, yeah, like I say, let me know, guys. Let me know which Pokemon you want to see on Victory Road or in the Pokemon League. Obviously, for the Pokemon League, we kind of have to choose Pokemon that we're going to win with. But I will try and cater for your guys' choices as much as possible, right? And I really, really hope we can pull this one off. I think we have enough Pokemon. I think we have the right Pokemon to do it. But we'll see. Thank you all so much for following along this run with us. Thank you so much for supporting the reboot. Thank you for all of that good stuff. If you want to leave me like a like or subscribe to the channel, that'd be awesome. And we take a nice look out at the sea to end off here. Thanks everyone, and I'll see you real soon. Bye bye.